Hello, welcome to this video looking at how to animate a cartoon character and make it talk. And this is going to work for any audio at all. So that's pretty cool. Now the two things you're going to need is one, you're going to need your character. So there's the character. And then you're also going to need a chart or a guide with 14 voicemes in it. And these are all the different ones. You need neutral R, D, E, E, F, L, M, O, R, S, A, W, and then I think the smile and surprise maybe not so important, but definitely you need at least the 12 here. And from there, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to organize your content. And I've done a little bit of organization here, for instance. And you can see we've got all the different shapes there. And if we go into these things, you can see we can go right into the drawing object stage there. So you can see I've essentially removed them all from their packaging. And you can see, for instance, there's an instance of art. If we look at the library, I've sorted the library out. So we have the head, we have the mouth, we have all the mouth shapes with the right names. And this is actually the original one, but we'll see what I do about that. And that's all you really need to do. If we take a look in here, you can see this is a grouped item here, and all these different parts of it are drawing objects. So if I wanted to go and change the colors at some point, I could just go in and very easily change whatever I wanted to at this stage. And all of these mouth shapes are like that. If we look at the head now, you can see we essentially have two. If we just take a look at the head now, you can see we have two different things here. We have obviously the background there, and then we're classifying this as the mouth. So if we actually go into this layer, you can see this is where we're going to actually put the things in now. So you can see the way that I've done this. Basically, the eyes are going to be consistent all the way up to the end, to 14 here. So what I might actually do is I've got all the shapes here prepped. So I could maybe just grab them all. And because they're all labeled and they're all named, it's actually going to be pretty straightforward just to shove them in. So I'm just going to grab them up from here. I'm just going to do that. We're going to cut them. And now we're going to go into the mouth here. We're going to go make sure we're in our middle layer here. Going to paste them in. And then we're going to go modify. And we're going to go to timeline, distribute to keyframes. So there you can see now we have one on each keyframe. Now all we need to do is we've obviously got one extra because this original one really isn't actually the one I'm going to use. But we just need to put the labels on now. Okay, so now this is done, we're going to be able to put any audio we want and it should automatically talk. We're not going to need to manually do anything. We're going to press a button that says lip sync and then it's going to work. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is I've just set up the lip syncing area here. And you can see I've tried to do it in a way that seems to make sense. The alignment of this block of text is flush left. This means that the left edge of the text is aligned vertically. Sometimes this arrangement is referred to as flush left, ragged right, since the right edge of the block is ragged. The aligned left edge of the text helps assure readability by providing the viewer's eye with a consistent and predictable starting point for each new line of text. The ragged right edge lends an informal note to a column of flush left text. So it's hard to say unless you're like a lip reader. It's hard to really know because because I'm not deaf, I don't really know if that is good or not. You have to click on the mouth here and you go to the lip syncing tab here at the bottom. And what you can do is you can actually choose your various images there. So that's what I did. And then you can choose to sync it with things in different layers. And this is what I've got so far. Oh, Moose. Re-record. Still. Sensible. Yeah, you see that looks better, right? Alright, try another one. We're trying it because I kind of like that thing. So I and that's kind of more like how I actually normally talk. I mean, I don't really know. Like, it could work that way. It might work a different way. I'll just have a go, and if I can't do it, then I'll just leave it. I'll just, I might just do it again later, or just think about it another time. You know, yeah, that I think really did work better. Which is good, right? Because that is actually how I talk. So yes, that's essentially how to do it, and you can potentially link it up with live streams, or even with, like, the great thing about it is I could put an audio. You can put, because you can put any audio in here. You could literally put the audio of like a video you make, and then you could export the actual character, and that could be like the narrator of the video. Then you could put it back into Premiere or something. So a lot of really interesting options that I might be trying in the future. So thanks for watching.